Kaley, how are you?
Conan, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you. What are you wearing? Is that like a peasant blouse? What is that?
Oh,
Oh,
this
look at
is a traditional 1800s nightgown that I have been living in since quarantine.
Oh, you look like one of the Little Women.
Yes, that's what I was going for. Finally, someone appreciates it.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. It's so funny. I was downstairs and I said, I have to go upstairs. And my wife said, why? And I said, I've got to go talk to Kaley Cuoco in her nightgown. That did not go over well.
Did not go over well. Once you see the nightgown, you know it's not exactly a turn on of a nightgown. It's more of a repellent. my husband's like, that's what we're wearing these days. And I'm like, yeah, bye.
So wait, the thing about that is it's not like a nightie. That is a real, like Charles Dickens nightgown. That's what Scrooge wore when he went to bed and got visited by the ghosts.
I walk downstairs with a little fire lamp at night I hold this and I have a hat and I just really get into the character of that. So yeah, you nailed it on the head. Thank you.
Do you, now that also, I would say the plus of that kind of nightwear is you can wear that out, right?
Oh, yes. Yes. The only place I've worn it because I feel like I can get away with it is this grocery store called Air One. Have you ever been? Okay. Yeah. So you can wear anything at Air One and you're automatically cool.
There are hipsters at Air One. So you can walk in that and there doesn't even have to be a pandemic. You can
no, I wasn't talking about, I've been wearing this for years in the Air One, not just during the pandemic. Yeah.
Sales of alcohol are through the roof. People are drinking more.
Yes.
What about you? Are you drinking more?
I feel like all I've done for the past 6 weeks is eat, drink, and pick up dog shit. It's all I've done.
I hope you have dogs or else you're just doing it as a hobby.
No, I just go around the neighborhood and help everybody out. I have nothing else to do.
Yeah. Hey, Dara, why is Kaley Cuoco picking up my dog's shit? What are you doing?
In a nightgown with a flame fire.
Yeah.
We've been drinking an excessive amount. I really have to tell you. My husband is like a really great, he's not a bartender, but he makes up all these drinks for me. And we have a full bar and it's been, we've formed problems at this point.
Okay. Well, here's the first question. What are you drinking?
Okay. So my favorite drink is an old fashioned, but Carl, my husband's name is Carl. He has created the Carl fashion, which involves scotch. Get into my belly, scotch. And it is so delightful, fresh orange, but it's really important you get the right glass and the right measurements. So it's perfect. We've had a lot of those.
Okay. What time of day do you start? That's my second question. And this is important.
Well, I don't want to be tacky. I'll start the minute we hang up this interview.
Okay. Well, people think this is happening at 11 o'clock at night.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell them now. It is right now because we're pre-taping this. It is 11:38 in the morning.
I don't start before noon. That's just ridiculous. Right. I will start at noon.
You'll start at noon. Okay, that's good. And how many of these will you have?
I'm not sure. They go down really, really, really easily. And then all of a sudden I'm asleep and I wake up and we do it all over again.
Hey, and you're already dressed for bed, so you're all set.
Conan, I've been living as if no one will ever see me again.
Really?
Yes, just the food and the hanging out. It's like not really doing in my hair and makeup. Like I'm just kind of living. Like I feel like I'm never going back to work again. It's very strange. Even doing this with you, I feel like you're the only one that's seeing me, which is not going to be the case.
You should just keep me on in the corner.
Okay.
Put me in the corner, and you and your husband can pass me, and I'll be like,
"Hey,
Conan." Yeah. It's really creepy. It's one of the creepier things I've suggested. Hey, Kaley, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I have to admit, I'm doing that a little bit too. I'll eat things now that I would never eat normally. And I have this feeling like it doesn't matter what happens to me now.
It's weird. It's almost like, okay, you can understand this. I'm eating as if I'm at craft service. So anyone that's, craft service, obviously people know when you're shooting, it's the people that take care of you and feed you, but it's food you would never have in your house, right?
Anytime you're doing anything in show business, there's a table and it's filled with all the stuff that no health conscious person, there's always like a nod to, there's a little bowl of vegetables.
Yeah.
But then there's goldfish crackers, pound cake,
Nutter butters,
cookies, nutter butter.
yes.
Yeah, everything.
It's ridiculous. And when this all started, we all went crazy, right? We were taking everything off the shelves, freaking out. I mean, I have so many weird, it's like as if I had kids, the stuff that would go in their lunchbox. We don't even have kids.
Yeah.
Just weird fruit roll-ups. Who does that?
Yeah. Those are good though. Those can also be used as crude tools, you know? I mean, you can bind things with them.
Multi-use. No, that
Multi-use.
is good. That is good. That is good. I like that.